One of the ways to know if a woman is falling out of love for you is that there is no more emotional connection between you two. When the relationship started newly, the joy and excitement in her to share about her day, to share about her experience at work or wherever she went to, she's always excited to share with you, to tell you every little gist that took place. And then she stopped communicating, she stopped making eye contact, she stopped sharing every bit of details with you. Even when you're together, you still feel as if you guys are far from each other. You no longer have this emotional connection between you two. This is one of the signs to show that she is falling out of love. She no longer wants to get involved in anything that has to do with your future. Remember those days when you both were starting newly? You always have plans on how you want to end up together, where you want to travel to, how you want to spend your vacation, your kids, the structure of how you want your family to look like. But then when she begins to stop discussing about some of these things, even when you pop up some conversation about the future, she don't want to get included. She gets some flimsy excuses to give you in order to excuse herself from that conversation. She no longer wants to spend time away from home and spend those quality time with you. Even when she is less busy, she keeps giving you some flimsy excuse. That is also another sign to show that she's falling out of love for you. Number three reason could be that she's always having negative thoughts. It is very important to think negatively. Sometimes, if you're planning for something, in case that thing didn't work out, you already have a plan on what to do so that you wouldn't be caught unaware. Number three could be when she always have a negative vibe instead of being positive. Imagine you sharing about a budget or a project you want to embark on, and all she does is telling you about failure, 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 failure. It is very important and good to plan for both, so in case you don't succeed, you already have a backup plan. But then when your woman always give you a negative vibe, she always wants you to not see good thing that would come out from whatever you are doing. She always wants you to see things in a different way, always making you feel as if nothing you do would work out, always giving you negative thoughts, negative talks, and like that, not any positive energy or vibe. That could also be a sign that she's falling out of love with you. Number four, if she's very critical and excessively argumentative, this could also be a sign. Remember when you guys started this relationship newly, the vibe is going, everything seems to work out fine. When you choose to do something, there is no issue, no problem. You agree easily, settle issues easily without any fault. But when she begins to become extremely critical and argue about every single thing, even things that shouldn't even bring about argument, like choosing what to wear, choosing where to go eat, choosing what to do, like some little things, or you got something for her and she's arguing over every little thing. Even when you both are out, she argues about everything. She critically analyzes everything. This could also be a sign that she's falling out of love with you. Number five point is when she's no longer open and she is always busy for you. Remember then, she always wants to spend the little free time she has with you. She always wants to be with you at every given opportunity and time. She doesn't get tired. She's not always overwhelmed. She doesn't mind canceling an appointment with her friends, canceling some important thing just to be with you. But then those interests begin to easily die off. She always portray herself to be very, very busy, and prior to this time, she was so much open to you. She could tell you everything because she feels secure with you. And all of a sudden, she begins to give you cold feet about telling you things that concerns her and her day, and things she normally easily shares with you. And then she begins to draw back from giving you her time, her attention. This could also be a sign that she's falling out of love with you. Number six, if she's not interested about anything that has to do with you, she's not supportive, she's not always happy being with you. Whenever you share something that has to do with you, she doesn't show concern, she's always absent minded, and she's always distracted. She doesn't want to even get involved with things that have to do with you personally. That could also be a sign. Number seven, when she stopped making effort in that relationship, a woman who genuinely loves you would make effort to see that that relationship works. even when people are against it, even if her friends don't like you in person, she would put effort and see that that relationship works out because she truly loves you. Not because she wants to prove a point to anybody, but she really wants to stand by you and see that that relationship works out. But when she is falling out of love with you, she would no longer be supportive. She will no longer have interest in things that concerns you. Number 8, when she's always absent minded and always thinking about someone or something else, that could also be a sign. Number 9, when she's no longer interested in resolving conflict with you, she easily waves away things, she easily let go of things. She doesn't want to resolve conflict, and at every little provocation, she reminds you of those conflicts that were not resolved, those things you did to her. She keeps record extremely beyond your expectation. This could also be a sign. So, guys, in conclusion, this could actually not mean that a woman displaying some of these attributes is falling out of love with you. But then you could also do well to check yourself. A woman cannot just wake up one morning and start falling out of love with you. There could be something you've been doing previously that she has been talking to you about. You didn't mind checking up on it. It could be from your own end, either your attitude, either how you treat her before people, either how you resolve conflicts together, either a particular thing she has been complaining to you about and you've not been focusing on it. Maybe the way you easily don't pay attention to her, those little things you do could be the reason why she gradually began to fall out of love with you. So you need to check yourself, put effort, and see that your relationship work. Having that woman in your life doesn't mean you shouldn't put effort to see that your relationship work. If a woman begins to fall out of love with you, that doesn't mean that your relationship can really not work again. When you discover or identify where the fault is coming from, you put effort to bridge that gap or to mend those issues where it occurred. This could be a turning point for you and your relationship will bounce back again. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. I would hope to see you in my next video. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, hit on the like button, and I'll see you in my next video.